Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you all to the Fall 2020 Ebony Achievement Awards. I'm your Mistress of Ceremony, Naomi Nobles, and I'm a sophomore majoring in Business Management. I am also the BSU Social Chair. The Ebony Achievement Awards is where we recognize all Black graduates graduating from TLU. Throughout this event, we will have different members of the TLU community recognize the Black graduates with words of inspiration. I would like to thank you all for tuning in today and celebrating the accomplishments of our Black graduates. To start off our program, we will have BSU Vice President Rihanna Custodio introduce President of Texas Lutheran University, Dr. Debbie Cottrell.
Dr. Debbie Cottrell is a native of Dallas, Texas. Prior to assuming the presidency of TLU, she served as Vice President of Academic Affairs at TLU for 7 years. During that time, she was involved in the development of the new Performing Arts facility, the addition of 4 graduate programs as well as the nursing program, and a sponsored research program that resulted in external gifts averaging $2 million per year. Dr. Debbie Cottrell holds a bachelor's degree from Baylor University and a master's degree and a PhD in history from the University of Texas at Austin. Prior to attending graduate school, Dr. Cottrell taught middle school and worked as an editor at the Texas Historical Commission in Austin. Following completion of her PhD, she began her college teaching career at Cody College in Missouri. She subsequently held administrative positions at Smith College in Massachusetts and William Peace University in North Carolina. Her scholarly interests are in the area of U.S. women's history and the history of education, along with a distinct appreciation for regional history, particularly in the region of Texas. Dr. Cottrell is married to a fellow historian, and they have 1 son who is in graduate school at Case Western Reserve University. Now introducing Dr. Debbie Cottrell.
Hello, everyone, and thanks for letting me be part of your virtual Ebony Achievement Awards ceremony this fall. I want to give a warm welcome to each of you, and to our graduating seniors, I want to give a special message of congratulations. I know this has been a crazy semester in so many ways, but I'm so grateful for your perseverance and your commitment to TLU throughout this time. And I'm also appreciative overall for the ongoing work and presence of our Black Student Union during this time. Since arriving at TLU in 2012, I've enjoyed attending this special ceremony, and I've come to appreciate how significant this event is. As an institution that strives to be a welcoming place for a wide variety of students, and as an institution that believes that a wide range of backgrounds and experiences and perspectives make us a stronger place, this award ceremony stands as both a symbolic reminder of what is at the heart of TLU, as well as a great opportunity to recognize and honor graduating students who have devoted their time and talents to the Black Student Union. I want to thank all the members of BSU for making us a better institution and for reminding us of the importance of growing and learning together. And for those of you who are graduating, we know that you will take the best of this place with you. Take what you have learned and use it to serve and lead in this world, which, as I always like to remind you, is a world that needs you so much. So welcome to everyone, and thank you for being part of this important ceremony.
Thank you so much, Dr. Cottrell, for your words. Up next, we will have the BSU Treasurer, Audrey West, with a poem.
Hello everyone, and thank you for attending our Ebony Achievement Awards for this semester. My name is Audrey West, and I am a senior at TLU, and I am a double major in kinesiology and Spanish. And tonight I've actually prepared a poem for the graduates. It's called You Made It. How about that? Through the long nights, the laughter and tears, you reached new heights and possibly conquered your fears. In this pandemic, it hasn't been easy, not even breezy. But you have shown what you can overcome, and you've shown us who you can become. You made it. This is only the start. We believe in every one of you here today. You all have the heart. Make us proud as you begin your journey away, and we want to wish you congratulations here today.
Thank you, Audrey. That was a beautiful poem. Our BSU Secretary, Dami Fagare, will provide us with words of encouragement.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in today to honor and celebrate our graduates. To the graduates, you made it through this point, through the tears, through the stress, and so much more, and I'm so proud of you. I know that you are prepared to face large challenges ahead. Throughout your years at TLU, you have been transformed to the amazing people that you are today. I urge you to continue your journey as you leave TLU and let your spirit shine in your future occupations. Each of you are unique and you bring different things to the table, and I'm so excited to see where life takes you and the blessings you bring to whoever you are around. I see a class full of possibilities, and I'm so excited to see where life takes you all. Don't be afraid to speak your mind, and don't be afraid to ever follow your dreams and chase after them. In the words of Michelle Obama, you may not always have the most comfortable life, and you may not always be able to solve all of the problems of the world at once, but don't ever underestimate the importance that you can have. This has been seen throughout history. Courage is contagious, and hope can take on a life of its own. So thank you, and congratulations to our graduates.
Thank you, Dami, for those powerful words. Next, we will have words of admiration from our BSU President, Rashad Tolbert, followed by Rihanna Custodio introducing our keynote speaker, alumni Pam Humphrey.
Congratulations, graduates. You're doing something that is not an easy thing to attain. Not only is it a hard goal to achieve, but you did it all while going through a pandemic, yet you still succeed and strive for greatness. As a Black graduate who will grow to be a successful person in their community, you have proved the statistics wrong. This is something that we appreciate and we need more than ever. We can agree that 2020 has been a hard year for us all, but I do want to say that I admire you for achieving this amazing accomplishment. For many of us here at TLU, we are the first in our families to reach this goal. So I'm sure I speak for everyone watching when I say that we are proud of you all as you continue to break down barriers in your lives. Caps off to you, graduates. Well done.
Pam Humphrey is a global client executive and senior vice president for Chubb Insurance Company. She handles client relationships for key Chubb clients. During her 40 years in the insurance industry, she has been responsible for underwriting, distribution, and product sales and marketing, producer management, staff management, and general operations. Her vast insurance industry experience includes handling a wide variety of casualty underwriting, including focusing on the following: service, heavy industrial, energy, and construction. Prior to her tenure with Chubb, Mrs. Humphrey spent 20 years with several other national insurance carriers, serving in various regional casualty underwriting positions. She received her Bachelor's of Arts degree in Mass Communications with a minor in business from Texas Lutheran University in Seguin, Texas. She holds the Chartered Property Casualty Underwriter Professional designation. Ms. Humphrey is an active member of the Houston community. She is an associate member of the Houston RIMS chapter, a current board member of Children at Risk. She volunteers through Top Ladies of Distinction, a community service organization that mentors today's youth. She is a devoted, actively involved member of the Fifth Ministry Baptist Church, the National Council of Negro Women, and the NAACP. Pam also loves to travel, entertain, and spend quality time with her family. Now introducing Miss Pam Humphrey.
Good evening, and thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. The Ebony Achievement Awards is such a wonderful event. I commend you on finding a way to continue the event virtually in spite of the COVID pandemic. And I hope during this difficult time that the TLU family is safe and well. I was so excited to accept the invitation to be the keynote speaker for this event to honor TLU Black Student Union, students, and graduating seniors. Texas Lutheran holds a special place in my heart and provided me with a great foundation for not only my career, but for my life. I will tell you a little about myself and give you my words of wisdom along the way, sharing some of the things that have worked for me on life's road. I made the decision to attend TLU after a review of small colleges and universities in Texas. The areas that attracted me were its size, just over 1,000 students, its spiritual base, its family atmosphere, the hands-on faculty and administration that took special interest in each student, and of course, its high academic standards. TLU was the perfect place for me. Although I am a native Houstonian and was used to the big city, I grew up in a small African American community in Houston, where all your neighbors knew you and looked out for your well-being. My high school graduating class only had 125 students, extremely small for a Houston high school. When I look at my life, it is like a road with winding paths, twists and turns, and sometimes obstacles, but I have always continued moving forward. In August of 1974, my journey began down the Texas Lutheran University Road, and it was better than expected. As my parents drove away, I got teary-eyed. You see, I was from a close-knit family of 6 girls and had never been away from home longer than a few days. I thought, what have I done? Leaving my home and my safe surroundings for a place that I know no one. But you know, God is good. At that moment, fellow TLU students, who are now alumni that I'm still acquainted with, invited me to a gathering where I met other students, and I still consider them friends today. I took a risk. I stepped out on faith, not knowing where the road would lead, but I knew I had a good roadmap from my family upbringing and others that had influenced me in my community along the way. The classes were small. There were many organizations to make me feel a part of the campus, including those that I joined, the student government, the Black Student Union, the drama group, all of which I played an active part. I also worked the switchboard and met many students and faculty just by doing my job. I supported the football team, the women's volleyball, men's and women's basketball, as an avid fan and a bench cheer honor. I met many wonderful people during my 3 years at TLU. I played an active part in my TLU family with the many social activities. And I took all of my experiences with me when I graduated in the summer of '77. Then it was time to move on my road. Even though I was very comfortable where I was, it was time to move on in my journey and my road of life. It was a tough time for job opportunities, but after a suggestion from a TLU alumni, I was able to land a trainee position in insurance. After 30 days of job search and many rejections, I finally got a job. But my friends from TLU supported me through this process. We helped each other on our career road. Insurance ended up being a great choice for me since I'm still in the industry after 40 years. It wasn't always wonderful though, and still has its ups and downs. But here are some of the things I have learned along the way. Don't lose sight of your friends, family, and support group. Always network. Do your best, always. No matter how trivial the task, do your best, always. When I started out as a trainee, I thought to myself, this is the worst, the most boring job there was. But I stuck with it, and after a few months, a new door opened and a better opportunity presented itself. And I thought to myself, if I had not done my best at the job that I hated, I would never have gotten that better opportunity that was based upon how I did my old job. That taught me that you might have steps to reaching your desired goals, that you may have to take a job that's not your dream job to get to the job you want to have. But you have to keep stepping on your life's road and not be discouraged. Life is a journey down a path that may not always be easy or rewarding, and the timing is not always your timing, but God's. Within 3 years of being in the industry, I applied for a position as a manager. It was a risk when I applied for the position. I was questioned about whether I had what it takes. Was I ready for the job? And then was even asked and told, you are too honest for this job. And I thought to myself, how could you be too honest? I was told from my upbringing that you could never be too honest, which leads me to my next words of wisdom. Be your authentic self. Never change who you are to fit someone else. God made you a unique individual, and there is only one you. Also, never be afraid to take risks, to move forward in life, whether it's your career or in your personal life. I took the risk in applying for a manager's position, and it worked out. But it could have not worked out. But I still think I would have taken that risk. And oftentimes, we have to put ourselves out there and take a risk to have an opportunity. I have held numerous insurance management positions over the years, from small staffs of 5 to large staffs of 200. But it all started with that first management position to give me the experience I needed to move forward. Now I manage 20 global clients and touch every aspect of our organization as a senior vice president and global client executive. My reputation for treating everyone fairly and with integrity have been keys to my success. You don't always inherently know all the right answers, though. Education is a key, and you never finish learning. I continue to take workshops, attend training classes to make sure I'm the best at what I do, and I keep up to date on everything. You are responsible for the advancement of your career and should be willing to invest your time and your money into continuing your education. It doesn't stop at your Texas Lutheran graduation. You are only at the beginning of the wonderful road of your life. During my life's road, I have trained and mentored numerous individuals in and out of the insurance industry. I have served as a mentor to teens and college students. I have mentored, and taught Sunday school teens. I have found over the time nothing more rewarding than helping and serving others. You give but you get so much in return. My last words of wisdom: find a way to give back to others. So, my roadmap for you, TLU grads and seniors, as you step forward on your own life's road, is to take risks. Don't be afraid to step out and take risks. Step out on faith. Be your authentic self. You can't be what someone else wants you to be. You can only be who you are and be authentic. Do your best at whatever task is at hand, because you never know if that task is giving you the capabilities and the stepping stones for that dream position that you want down the road. Don't become discouraged or impatient. Wait until it's the proper opportunity for you. Keep your friends, family, and support groups close. You will need them along the way, and they will need you as well. Trust in God. He'll never leave you. He'll always be by your side. Never stop learning. You can always learn something new, no matter what your level of education. Make the time to give back and serve others. It is so rewarding to give to others. Your life's road is just beginning. Make it a productive one. The road may be long and winding, with obstacles along the way, but enjoy the journey, the ups and the downs, and all the sights along the way. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and I hope that I've said something that you can take with you today on your journey, on your life's road. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Humphrey. We are now at the Stoles portion of our program. BSU's Social Chair, Clyde Jones, will present the Stoles to our graduates.
Before we begin the Stoll ceremony, we would like to first share a little background about the Kente cloth. Originally worn by the Asante and Iwe royalty in Ghana, Kente cloth is known for its remarkable color and weave. It is synonymous with ceremony and power in Ghana, where it remains a symbol of distinction and tradition as both garments and ceremonial cloth. Kente's history is rich as its weave. Created by the Asante tribe in the late 17th century, its roots date back thousands of years when weavers are said to that they have tried to copy spider webs. These days, the cloth is woven into narrow strips and then sewn together. The patterns are varied and each carries its own meaning. In the United States, it has become one of the most popular symbols of Black identity. Today, Kente print is commonplace among African American students who have been known to wear it at graduation ceremonies. We are grateful to the Department of African American Studies who helped provide this cloth for our graduates and helping us continue and cherish this tradition. Now, to give our graduates the recognition, I will be presenting their names. Nwankwo Ikechi Kanu Nwankwo, Nicholas Alexander Orange, Asia Marie Fernandez, Victoria Summer Kelly, Kisa Montgomery Davis, Brianna Denise Custodio, Derek Cates Dunn, Camille Yvonne Green. Congratulations to the graduates of 2020.
Again, we are proud of all your accomplishments here at TLU. To end the ceremony off, we will have BSU Member at Large Moses Tillman Young guide us into closing prayer.
Let's close out this year's 2020 Ebony Achievement Awards with a prayer. Dear Jesus, thank you for this day. For this day, these students will be graduating with an honor that they will be able to take with them throughout the rest of their lives. After the ceremony, after they have thrown their cap in the air, let them be reminded every single day that what they have accomplished isn't just for right now, but it is for the future. Please make them an influence for those around them. Make them a beacon of hope, a light in the darkness. Help them to be people who have purpose. Give them purpose, dear Jesus. Help them to find their purpose. Please allow them to help and to mentor the youth that they have around them. Give them guidance in their tasks. Help them to settle down and find careers during these turbulent times, and allow them, please, dear Jesus, to have hope and courage and a knowledge that the future will be better than it is right now, not just for them, but also for their university and also for the nation. So this year, we are proud to give these students this honor and allow them to take that honor with them everywhere that they go, and let that honor stay with them, and let them realize that they have the privilege to graduate from this institution, and that they themselves can go out into the world and make a lasting impact for generations to come. So thank you, dear Jesus, that you have given these students to us during their time here at TLU. And please, dear Jesus, let them to have a wonderful and safe and steady career onwards and upwards from here on out. Thank you for all that you have done, dear Jesus, and help these students realize what you've done for them and what you are doing for them right now. We pray all these things in your name, dear Jesus. Amen.
Thank you, Moses. That was lovely. I would like to thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you all enjoyed the Ebony Achievement Award.